I'm here in the townland of Finnure to the northeast of the town of Loughrea in County Galway, where a significant event in the history of the O'Mannion or Mannion clan took place in AD 1135. This was the first time that the O'Mannion surname was documented in any of the Irish records, and it was in circumstances that clearly merited the attention of the contemporary Irish annalists, as the incumbent O'Mannion, King of Soane, was slain in a battle that took place here. From about the middle of the 11th century onwards, the O'Conor kings of Connacht had begun to expand their sphere of influence southwards and westwards from their traditional homelands in the North Roscommon area. About 1050, for example, O'Conor, king of Connacht, established a new power base in Tuam and began to exert his military superiority over the O'Flahertys of Ibloon Shola between the River Clare and Lough Corrib. The following century would witness further expansion by the O'Conors southwards into the O'Mannion kingdom of Soane in the greater Athenry area and into the traditional territorial possessions of the O'Kellys of Iwanya. It was during the reign of the great Turlough More O'Conor, King of Connacht from 1106 to 56 and High King of Ireland from 1119 to 1156 that the Battle of Finnure took place. This gory encounter coincided with the Éanach or fair of the local kingdom of Mainwa, the domain of the O'Nocton and O'Mallally clans around Loughrea. Turlough More and his son Rory, the last High King of Ireland from 1166 to 1183, presided over a period of territorial expansion in modern-day East Galway at the expense of less powerful population groups such as the O'Kelly and O'Mannion clans, and the deadly clash of their respective forces at Finnure was a significant event in this protracted period of O'Conor supremacy. The victor at Finnure in 1135, Crochor, son of Turlough More, was Taoiseach or heir designate to the High King. On the opposing side in support of Tadhg O'Kelly, King of Iwanya, was Crochor's cousin, son of Donal. Donal had been deposed as King of Connacht by his maternal uncle Mercartach O'Brien, King of Munster, in favour of his younger brother Turlough More in 1106. A's participation in the battle is likely to have been motivated by a desire to reinforce his claim to the kingship of Connacht. Also fighting alongside Tadhg O'Kelly at Finnure was the then O'Mannion King of Soane, whose territory formed an independent kingdom within the Iwanya overlordship. O'Mannion's Soane forces traditionally formed the phalanx or body of the Iwanya army, with an early 12th century tract called Nosa O'Manya, declaring that it is around the Sogin all assembled to the conflict, for they are the body of every battlefield to all. Defeat at the Battle of Finnure and the death of Crochor O'Kelly, father of Tadhg, represented a major setback for the embattled O'Kellys of Iwanya, who would continue to lose territorial possessions to the powerful O'Conor kings and high kings for much of the remainder of the 12th century. A similar encounter with like results in this ongoing struggle between the O'Conors and the O'Kellys took place at Rubagallen in North Roscommon later in the century, in 1180, in which Murroch O'Mannion, the then King of Soane and chieftain of the Mannion clan, was slain.